your show, right?
Yes.
Your show. And where are you calling us from?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have 2 girls.
We can't see you, boo. Go back to the light.
Oh, I have 2 girls.
All right, we got to see your face first, child. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got your show, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. How old are you?
I am 33.
33. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a CNA. I'm in nursing school right now, though. I don't start yet until January.
Okay, you have 2 kids, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How old are your kids?
8, 10, and 4.
10 and 4, both by the same man?
25. Yeah, my ex-husband.
Why not? When you get divorced?
You said when?
Yes.
Last October.
Okay. Okay, why? We nosy. Why y'all get divorced?
So this lady right here may be one of the most accountable women to ever come on Kendra G's show. Now she's going to break down why she got divorced from her husband, and y'all let us know if y'all think she's accountable or not for what happened with the ex-husband.
He cheated, but I didn't leave him because he cheated. He was a good man. We got married really, really young.
How'd you find out he cheated?
She called on Snapchat.
The girl called on Snapchat?
Mm-hmm.
And you answered?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So she called your man on Snapchat. How does that work? You call people on Snapchat?
Yeah, like if you like, I guess if they cheat on Snapchat because it deletes the messages whenever they respond back. So I don't know.
So she just had a message and decided to call?
Yeah.
So you answer the phone, and what happens?
I'm like, hey, like, what's up? She's like, do you know he's married? She's like, yeah. And she hung up. So
Look, this proves, let me say this. See, I don't like hoes like that. Because we always do talk a lot about men cheating, and I'm not excusing men's behavior at all. But we've talked enough about the women they cheat with.
I did stuff too. I'm not a cheater, but I did stuff too. Like I said, we were young, and because I was kind of making more money than him, no, I could be honest and say it because I kind of like talked down to him as a man. Not that I was trying to do that, but that's how I was doing it. So it wasn't just the first time he found a woman that was going to actually like respect him as a man. That was it. So I can't even like.
Are they still together?
No.
Well, let me say this to that, and I
before Kendra do her feminist splaining, let's get into this. So her ex-husband cheated, and that's not the reason why they broke up, according to her. So with the cheating, the mistress reached out on Snapchat, say, hey, is you his wife? Which is totally messy and against the side chick protocol. You don't even know how to side chick, right? But we know this is the new age side chick. They is totally messy. I'm not advocating for it, but we all know that they messy today. So you get that. And then she explained, I did stuff too. I talked down to him as a man. I made more money than him, and I felt like I was better than him. Kendra is about to kind of like just basically try to put it on the man. Like she wants to put it on this man so bad. I mean, I'm not defending cheating either. He cheated. You know, we know that that's wrong. But she's saying that she wasn't a good wife either. She wasn't respecting him like she was supposed to and whatnot. So she's admitting to what she did wrong, which a lot of these modern women won't do. And so that's why I'm saying she's at least the most accountable woman I ain't seen on this show.
Yeah, gotta be up there.
So she's up there. So I'm gonna say most from what I saw so far. But so Kendra about to go into a feminist rhetoric. You see, she got her mouth formed to blame the man. So
appreciate you taking self accountability, right? And there is truth. Like sometimes relationships fall apart, and there's a role that you could have played. But the thing with cheating is deceit, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if you were talking down and he didn't like it, he's supposed to communicate that to you. He's supposed to then, if he really doesn't like it, leave the marriage and then go be with this other woman. To stay married,
but we were young, though, right? So I didn't realize we've been separated, and we've been separated for 3 years prior to the divorce. The divorce just finalized in October.
Okay, so let me ask you this: when that Snapchat happened, were y'all separated?
No, we were together. We were still together.
So listen. All I'm saying is I'm not excusing your behavior, but y'all were married, and you're right. You're young. We'll keep it moving. Yeah. But cheating is all about deceit, right? So whenever you are not telling somebody else, okay, so let me get off of that. Why did y'all get divorced if it wasn't because of cheating?
Because I was just too much for him. Like I was kind of on a higher, I'm not going to say a higher level, but I just, even though he was trying to do everything he could do, I was still pushing him to do more. And for a man, you know, just trying to be a man, that I guess it was just too much for him. I don't really know. I really don't know. I really, honestly, I don't know. I know what my faults were. I know why I messed up as a woman and as a wife. I do know that. And I know how I felt about him. But I can't say that it was like, it was one-sided. I can't blame him. I'm not going to put everything on him like he was just the worst husband or the worst man. No, it's not the case. I contributed. I did things. I would constantly nag and just have no reason and being controlling and stuff like that. So it was things after being by myself for 3 years. And after the fourth man told me I was controlling, I'm like, damn, I'm really controlling. I need to sit back and examine. Let me just like chill out and sit back and like listen. I realized I was really controlling, trying to be so masculine and not being a woman. And that's irritating to a man. That's very irritating. And that can force a man to go out there and cheat. So if you with a man right now and you being all masculine and stuff, that ain't cute, sis. That ain't cute. Because eventually,
I'm not even going to step on what sis said. Don't let that go over y'all head. Rewind that back and play it again. Let her tell you that again. Let it sink in. Take it in. Don't. I have nothing to add. I just want y'all to take in what the sister said. Let us continue.
they're going to find somebody that's going to treat them like a king. Not that I wouldn't treat them like a king either. But eventually they're going to find somebody that's going to honor and respect them. Because every man want to be honored and respected, period. So if you're doing it, then...
Let me ask you this. You have 2 kids together. Can you guys work it out? Would you work it out with him?
He has a girlfriend. He's already proposed to his girlfriend. He's moved on with his life.
Gone, baby.
He's happy with her. She loves him.
Gone.
He helps with she helps with my kids. Like they're good. Like
if she didn't exist, would you want another chance?
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
It would take a lot of work, but I would. I guess maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
The damage is done, fam.
Your maturity.
Kendra is trying to walk this woman into a path that she don't want to go down. Because imagine if the new girlfriend hears this. So you secretly want to be back with your ex-husband?
And they had a good thing going on. They was respectful, I presume. She said she helped with the kids or whatever's the case.
Right.
Why are you trying to come in between that?
Right. The modern day woman, the hyena, like she's taking accountability.
God bless her.
Kendra can't accept that. Mm-hmm. She just gonna have to pick and prod and all of that. But this lady said a lot. She said that she would nag and she would be controlling and masculine, and it didn't click until the 4th man told her. It took 4 men to tell her that she was controlling.
Think about that. And I'm sure I'm going to say, I don't even think these were men like she were dealing with. I think these were like men in her immediate, like her brothers and you know what I mean? I think it was a little combination of everything. Like she started the messages started to click, you know, she lost her husband to the modernity. It wasn't nothing to do with that other woman. It was all about her. And for Kendra to ask her, well, would you go back? See, that's one-sided. The damage is done. Home's already he already felt it and been there. Like, it takes two to tango, regardless if she took the accountability or not, which she did, and she probably adjusted, course corrected going forward. But she already did the damage to Holmes. That's over with.
Yeah,
that's it. And one more thing on that point: respect. That's the currency of love for men, is respect. If you respect a man, that's love to a man. That's what we get off of. The emotional love, maybe that might be more for women, or even the financial, aspect of it. If you buy her stuff, she'll take it as love. Some women, take that kind of stance. I'm not speaking for women right now. I'm speaking for men. The currency of love to men is respect. I'll never lose sight of that. Fellas as well. Don't let the sexual favors or any of that other stuff supersede respect. That's love.
One other thing is that she said that she was ambitious. And so it's a lot of, like, she wanted him to be ambitious, actually. You hear a lot of women talk about how they want an ambitious man all day, every day. And so this is like the dark side of these women wanting these ambitious men. Like, you're pushing him, you're nagging him. You can't be more ambitious than he is. It comes off as just nagging. Like, he don't want to go make partner. He don't want a promotion. He is fine and content in the job that he's in. Or maybe later on, hey,
that
maybe he will just he decide to do that. But you pushing him is not going to help the situation. All it's going to cause is you to resent, for him to resent you. Men have to come to this decision on their own.
Absolutely.
Like, it's in men's nature to look around and see, okay, well, we need a bigger house, or we need a bigger car, or we barely making ends meet. Maybe I need to go, put some extra hours in.
Right.
That's the foresight that men have. But you pushing him and telling him, well, you better put some more hours in. We can't feed the baby.
Raising the issue, as you should, if you see something that is an issue, is how it's done, how the issue is raised, respectfully. Again, like, nagging him about it, that's one thing, but raising it respectfully, bringing it to the table so we can handle it as a team, that's something different, And one more thing on that note, she said her language, what she said was she was too much for him. But I think she meant to say she wanted too much from him. That's what I think she meant when she said she was too much for him. Because she said that I was nagging and I always was pressing and I think she wanted too much from him. Not that he couldn't deliver, but it might have been just, it came off in the wrong way with the lack of respect and all the other things. But we ain't going to dwell that, we'll continue.
I respect your self accountability, because you are right. A lot of times when someone cheats, we just focus on that they cheated, not the reason behind it. I still don't excuse the behavior of cheating, because still, when you are with a person and they're not doing right, that's when you communicate and saying, listen, I don't know if I could be in this relationship with your behavior this way. As this person, this is what I need to say in this relationship. Cheating, the word cheating just means deceitful, like going behind someone's back. So I think it's amazing that you are mature enough to take a self accountability and look back on ways that you can improve. And I think as you move forward, you'll be more conscious. So that's wonderful. And you could own up to that accountability, but you still don't have to own up for him cheating on you, because he could have communicated to you that this is not working for him. And
no, Kendra, go back.
Look,
he did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I told you I was controlling, so that meant I had an airhead. So you telling me that, me thinking I'm changing it, and I didn't really change anything, then that's on me. I gotta take my lick. I can't just act like he did.
Okay.
So what? So then now what?
Okay, fair enough.
I was there wrong. Wrong as two left shoes. I gotta. It is what it is. That's just what it was.
I think also too, what you probably learned. Have you met a man that you think is better than him yet?
I hadn't been looking though. I had to figure myself out.
You said after the fourth man you dated since that.
Again, she didn't say dated.
I didn't date nobody.
Silly.
But just conversing.
Okay, hold on.
I say what I said was that after the fourth man told me that I was controlling, I said, "Oh wait, I must really be controlling."
The fourth man I told you he wasn't dating him?
No, I didn't date any of these guys. These guys I just conversed with while I was going through my divorce to kind of get myself over there, just like friends. But after they would tell me like, "Yo, you really controlling," I just kind of went on with it like that. But no, I didn't date nobody.
So you haven't dated since then?
No. Oh. I tried. I did try with one guy.
So Kendra just so focused on what he did. So he cheated, right? But she will not acknowledge that the woman says she had lack of respect and she was demeaning to the man. Mm-hmm. So he cheated. She didn't respect him. She is just so focused on what this man did that she cannot acknowledge what this woman said that she did. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that it's right. It equals out. I'm not saying none of that. Kendra is just strictly focused on what he did. And this is modern women. This is the feminists. This is the misandry. It's men's fault. Mm-hmm. He cheated. You cannot excuse his behavior for cheating.
She didn't
do that.
She did not do that. She didn't. At one point, did she say, "Oh, he did that"? But nah, she said he did. He cheated, but that wasn't why we left. Why I left and why we divorced. She explained her part in all of this, and the cheating. Okay, we're not going to condone that. They're married. That's adultery. I get you.
Right.
But
right.
When you do something or there's an act, there's going to be a response. You can't determine how that response may be. If you treated him less than, he ran around on you. He could have left, said he was going to get milk and never came back. Either response was probably not a good response, but it was the response that was, it was an act response. That's just how it goes. An action and a reaction. It's not always an equal, or it's not always a rational reaction. Maybe he should have just left her, and that's fine and dandy. We're not gonna go into that. She said what she said. She, took her part in this. The breakup was, double on both sides, or both people had culpability. It wasn't just her. Why she's stuck on this? And then this part, Kendra says 4 men that she dated. 4 men that she dated told her that she was controlling. You can't see, this is what you got to think. She can't see a man telling her something and she takes it in her head. That's why Kev, she didn't learn anything from when she spoke to the Godfather. When her father speaks to her, she doesn't learn anything. All these men she claimed to be around, but how does she not learn anything? Because men can't tell her nothing. In her mind, it just went over her head. Like, nah, of course, I scienced that right there. Like, nah, it wasn't 4 men to tell you that. It was men around her in her circle, men that she know that giving her an opinion that's not based on if he's trying to hit or sauce with any kind of kid glove. He told her the truth. They telling her the truth. Like, yeah, you are controlling. That's your personality. And I'm sure it's something that Kendra heard many times too, that you're masculine and you're controlling and you're this and you're that. She wants to lean into it where this woman sees the error in that and she's trying to correct. All right. The modernity lost this woman her marriage. Point blank, period. Like, she fed into it. And look, and then Kendra's still trying to defend it or deflect it. Let her take her accountability and let's move on. That's it.
Right.
But that lasted a week and then that was it. So
now let me say this. I think you're very mature. And he's obviously not an option because he has a new woman. Do you really feel like you're over him?
It's been 3 years.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, did you think you were over him?
Definitely over him. I had to forgive him. I had to forgive myself, and I had to look at myself. So yeah, I'm done with that.
Okay, so let's move forward. So your show, right? Mm-hmm. Your show, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, CNA, 33, mom to 2, by her ex-husband, 10 and 4 years old. What's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Libra. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
I want someone that can that's very that can communicate. I don't really care about race as much. I do like black men, but I don't really care too much about race. Just somebody that can communicate, someone that wants to, stress free and just be a man. I just want a man to be a man. I just want to be a woman. That's just it.
Okay. Let's do the
very basic.
Almost went there. What's your deal breakers?
I don't know.
You have any deal breakers?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess the only thing I would be
breakers, girl.
I guess the only thing that I would be not willing to put up with is someone that, like a guy that used to be like maybe gay and then now wanting to date women. I don't know.
So no bisexual men.
Please don't judge me. I'm just not with it though. I'm not with
no bisexual men. I'll give you another one. No men who don't like
bisexual.
kids because you have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have more
give her
deal breakers. You're a mom.
So she gonna tell her what her deal breakers is.
Actually, she doesn't have to have any deal breakers. She can take that as a course, you know what I mean, as a case-by-case basis. All right. Deal breakers is more of a female thing. I think men kind of would take it by case. Like, okay, well, as long as it might be something that's like overall a deal breaker, but not those little mini, if he drinks milk. We've heard so many ridiculous deal breakers in this show. But yeah, like if he's into any kind of nefarious activities, that's a deal breaker. Like a man, like if she's into any of that, like I'm not with it. But those little tiny small things like that, that's, she's probably taking it as an open basis, so we'll see.
They're not gonna be my kids right away either.
Are you
so
you want to get married again, or just looking for someone to talk to?
No, I would like to be married again, but they're not gonna be my
this
kids
would be
right
so you should still have that requirement. I agree, not meeting your kids right away, but if you met a man who didn't like kids at all, he just couldn't be an option, right?
Yeah, he won't be an option to my children. But I don't know yet. I guess I just thought everything really
more deal breakers. So you have deal breakers. You don't have no deal breakers. You have deal breakers.
Well, maybe I of course I have deal breakers. I just haven't thought about it yet. I guess something an answer I can give you like right now. Like, and just be honest. I never really sat down and I mean, I guess in my mind, just the obvious things. I'm not gonna deal with somebody that's not gonna love my kids for sure, but I don't know.
See?
I don't know anything else other than the bisexual stuff.
Okay. What about looks? We gotta look a certain way.
She said that already.
I like black men and be attractive to me.
Okay. What about money? Do you gotta make a certain amount of money?
It's okay.
Okay. No money requirement. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
But you said I have to stay in the camp. I mean, I have to stay
in the
light. We just gotta see your legs. So the whole thing is we're gonna see your whole body.
Oh, you have to see my legs, but you say I was it's dark.
Stay in the light, Carol Ann.
Hey, Kendall. I think I saw Regine too. Hey, Kendall. Hey, Regine.
Ah. Can you still see?
Okay, we can see you now. All right, okay. Y'all doing like the pose when you do. You look good. The pose you do when you get pulled over for driving drunk. Walk the line, girl. Okay, your shot. So your last relationship was your marriage, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that was 3 years ago. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 3 or 4 months.
4 months. Okay. What are 3, 4? Whoa, who was that? You said you ain't been dating.
I haven't been dating.
You tried.
No, I haven't been dating.
She had some fun. He probably called in a, you know what I mean?
That man didn't have to
out of town hitter.
That man date you if he getting some.
Well,
maybe it's not for him. Maybe it's for me.
Woo!
Kendra don't believe that women are just
casual sex is not something that women do. They don't partake in it. It's just she had an itch, she scratched up. You shouldn't do that often. But if it's been she ain't date since her husband, man, it happens, man. Make him date you. What if she don't want to date him?
Kendra act like she's the patron saint of virginity and being chaste and all of that. Like women just don't be out here having sex outside of relationship and marriage.
Word. She comes off as that friend that be, she's the security guard. Like, the night is going on and everybody's, the vibe is good. And there might be some young ladies choosing in her little group, and she gonna be the one. Oh, you gotta marry him first. God damn it, just leave him alone. If he want to talk, if she want to talk to him, let him talk to her. If she wanted to do that, just let her do. You know, she did what she felt she wanted to do. What if she don't want to date that dude? We don't know. She just handle some business real quick. Like, come on now, it's not that serious. Make him date you, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're not gonna sit up here either and act like that stuff don't happen. Like we know it happens
often, but it happens. Everybody, you know, want to get their business handled. Yeah, man.
You should not be reckless out here and whatnot, but it happens. Like
it happens. Like, come on.
Y'all women out here grown these days. She said maybe it wasn't for him, maybe it was for me. Okay, Yosha. Okay. So, with that being said, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Being controlling. But I feel like I've worked on it or mastered it, but I don't know yet because I hadn't been in a relationship with nobody yet to make sure that I'm over that stage. I think maybe like overthinking. Sometimes I could be an overthinker. And like my finances. I need to work on my finances more.
Okay.
Bro.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm nice and I'm me. Because I'm me.
He said, because I'm me.
Because I'm me. You got to come and see.
You got to come and see. Do you want to be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana?
It doesn't have to be. But I guess not from out of the country anywhere. I have to like travel with my kids.
Okay. What about what's the age range you was at? You're 33.
I'm 33, so I mean I would like 33 and up to about like 48, 49 maybe.
Okay. You go to 49?
Yeah, I go to 49.
Do you want more kids?
I don't necessarily want more kids, but I would have more if my husband or my significant other one.
Okay.
One and another.
Could he have kids already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to get married again? You do. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. So it's Georgia, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 33 Libra, CNA, mine are 2 kids, 10 and 4. Was once married, now divorced. Open to getting married again. Let's do it, boo. How can the guy reach out to you?
You can DM me or just DM me.
Just DM me.
I can get my number. I don't care, but you can DM me.
You gotta give it to them. Say it out loud for the people.
I said you can DM me.
I know, but you have to say your Instagram name, baby.
I'm sorry. My Instagram name is _beautiful
Okay, spell it out.
It's
beautiful yo.
B3 AUTIFULYO.
Okay. _beautiful yo. All right, boo. You keep me posted how it goes, baby.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night. See y'all later.
You too.
And there we have it. Yorsha doesn't seem like she seemed like a really well let's say balanced per se woman. You know, she made her mistakes. She probably fed into the evilness and the tyranny of the modernity of, you know, the modern Black female. But she seemed like she, you know, took her accountability. You know, she took her losses. You know, she's not trying to get him back per se. She's just trying to move forward, you know, with better awareness. Her eyes are open. She seems like, you know, she's on the right track. And maybe she has some good prospects. Kendra, of course, we know what type of time she's on. And it's a little late to course correct now. So I think Kendra's willing to, quote unquote, die on this hill. You know, that's she planting her flag. So she's going to stay there. But, you know, for the ladies that are out there, you know, think about what this woman said and what happened to her. You know, you got good dudes around you that you respect. You know, you should take some influence from the dudes that are not trying to get in your pants. Like she said, people told her, and that probably helped her, you know, helped it hit home that she was on the wrong path and she was handling herself not very feminine and more on the masculine side, which is going to be very adverse to any real masculine men. You know, that's going to be a total clash because, again, men, the currency of love for men is respect. If you respect the man, then the sky's the limit. But you know, when the disrespect is in there, the sexual favors or any other things are not gonna supersede that. But this was a good video to do. We're about to close it out. I'm gonna turn it over to Queen before we get up out of here.
So, like I said at the beginning of this video, she seems to be the most accountable woman that we've probably seen on Kendra G show. And I mean, I know she's a divorced mama too. She got kids and all of that, you know, but I think even seeing the comments, some of the guys were, you know, they liked that she was accountable. Seemed like they was willing to give her a shot. So the question for the guys watching, you know, you see that she's accountable. She owned up to her mistakes and things like that. She's learned. Is she willing to give her a shot? You know, considering, you know, she do have kids and whatnot. So that's the question. And I don't know, it was kind of just heartwarming to see a woman this age and the modernity to take accountability. Like, I'm not saying that she's perfect by no means, but it's good to see. We have so many women out here that just refuse to take accountability and be on this feminist train. So to see at least her takes some accountability, but what happened with her husband, I don't know. To me, it was good to see. And
it's refreshing.
Yeah, it's refreshing. So I know the bar it does seem like it's low. She took accountability, but hey, sometimes you have to applaud the good things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have to start somewhere.
Gotta dig that up.
We gotta applaud good behavior.
Yeah. And the fellas that were in the comments, you know, that would take on a woman like that, the prospect is, if she did take the accountability, the oblation that she would give her ex-husband, if he was there to get it, to receive it, if he didn't move on, you might be on the receiving end of that. But that's be a video for a whole nother day. We're gonna get out of here on that. So you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought is always promoted, celebrated, #1 here. Leave a like on your way out, sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. And we'll be back on the next one. Thank y'all for coming out this evening. Y'all be safe. Love you. Take care.